statistics, investment and portfolio management, mutual fund, and financial derivatives. He has also served as a corporate trainer for equity market and mutual fund, collaborating with various financial institutions, mutual fund, and brokerage firms. So we are truly excited to have you today with us. So without any further ado, I invite you to share your insights with us.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to listen to me. If anyone can just respond and tell me that you're able to listen to me, then I will start. If anyone just tell that, okay, my voice, okay, Siddharth, thank you, Sakshi, thank you. Okay, thank you. So, Raj Lakshmi did give a introduction about my academics, etc., etc. But I would rather say put it in this way that I started my career when the Harshad Mehta scam happened, and then after that, it was then I did my MSc, then I did my MBA in operational research. Then I did my PhD. Then it's been nearly 30 years in the market that I have been. That is, and now I'll just be talking about analytics. This journey of analytics for me came because I was a person of of finance as well, and as well as I was a person of quantitative techniques, that is mathematics and statistics was somewhere of my background, and henceforth I felt that there was an increasing we are feeling that there is an increasing usage of statistics and mathematics in the financial world today, and there is no place in the markets where these are not applied. So we are launching a program over here, that is this time, that is a certificate program in financial analytics. So I will just be talking about broadly about financial analytics and about this program. Once I finish my session, I would be happy to receive questions from all of you. Whatever questions you have, you can please do ask. Okay, so my first part would be about financial analytics. Why is it important? How is it important, etc., etc. Now, there is no place in the financial markets where analytics are not important. There is no place. Everywhere you do, whether you are into the stock market, whether you're into derivative market, whether you are an investor, whether you are an advisor, whether you are a faculty member, whether you are a corporate, etc., etc., wherever you are, analytics will be used everywhere. If you are not using analytics, there will be someone else who will be using financial analytics to take decisions. So the first and foremost is informed. It helps financial analytics help us to take informed decision making. Now, because here we are focusing ourselves only to financial analytics, so we're talking about taking informed decisions relating to relating to finance, investments, where the investments can happen, why should you have done a particular investment, what are the basic metrics which would help you to decide whether you should make a particular investment or not. So analytics, we will be talking about all those analytical tools which will help us to make better informed decisions. Second is, of course, risk management. We all understand that the market today, as the market is going becoming bigger and bigger, the markets are becoming riskier and riskier. So if it is becoming riskier and riskier, even the regulators are also becoming more and more vigilant, and they are adopting various risk management tools in order to make sure that the trust in the market of the investors is not gone. So for us as well, because as we keep on investing in the market, or as we keep on going into the market, we would have to have various risk management tools well in place, or to understand the basic ideas of risk management, so that we'll be able to we'll be able to handle situations which are not in favor of us, because markets are growing. Since 1992, we saw that during the Harshad Mehta scam, and the year 2000, there was an IT bubble burst. In the year 2003, there was another fall in the market. 2008, the financial crisis, everyone knows. The Corona crisis in the year 2020, that also everyone knows. So there will be a number of times when the markets will keep on growing, it'll again fall, it'll keep on growing, it'll again fall. I would rather use an analogous word, that there's a bubble. So the bubble gets bigger and bigger, it'll break. Again, there's a bubble which it becomes bigger and bigger. Again, it's going to break. So proper risk management has to be there in place, so that you'll be able to handle your portfolios, or else your investors' portfolio, or your company's portfolio much better. Third, of course, is cost control and efficiency. Of course, if there are either you can keep on increasing your sales in order to make profits, you can keep on reducing your costs in order to make profits, and the third is you can start becoming more and more efficient. These risk management tools, these various financial analytical tools, will help you to become more and more efficient, and help you to identify places where you could reduce your costs. Because the more analytical you are, the better you'll be able to take decisions. And when I take analytical, you are today, you don't need to do anything manually. You have software tools, you have Microsoft Excel or various other software tools which are able to handle all these analytical operations very, very comfortably. We just need to know what are the analytical tools and which kind of a tool can be used where. Performance management, you are working for a particular company, you either you might be wanting to evaluate the performance of your employees, or you are working for HR department, you want to manage the performance of you want to understand the performance of your company, or you want to evaluate the performance of your portfolio, your investors portfolio, the economy's portfolio, etc., 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 whatever you may have. There is always a need for performance management, and henceforth analytics will be helpful over there. Profitability and growth analysis, the name itself says, of course, probability. You want to you are there's an increasing profit or there's a reducing profit. Your company is making profits, not making profits. The company is growing, profits are growing, EBITDA is growing, sales are growing, markets are growing, products are growing, what are growing, and you do a proper analysis about whether it is profitability or whether it's the growth of the company or whether it is the growth of a particular product. Once you have done all this analysis, then again it becomes important. The next importance could be its forecasting and planning. See, I'll just take up a random example. Let's say, for example, Hindustan Unilever is one of the biggest FMCG companies in our country, and if it wants to analyze its budget for advertisement in the next year, it wants to analyze how much money or which kind of product should be sold in which particular place most, so that it can have the best proper balance sheet. It has to do some kind of a forecasting in order to deploy its resources to those respective places. So it has to forecast not necessarily its cost. It has to forecast its revenue also, it has to forecast its expenses also, it has to forecast its employee needs also. Like, say for example, any IT company, when I talk about an IT company, which kind of business the IT company is getting, according to that it has to forecast the number of employees it would need, the amount of money that it would have to deploy at different places. So whether it is forecasting or planning, analytics is used. Whether it is your capital management, the basic capital management of your own organization, of course, day in and day out, when the analysts keep on analyzing the balance sheet, the chartered accountants and all the other accounting firms, the financial firms keep on managing their analyzing their balance sheet. They keep on seeing their capital and they keep on managing the capital. Next is investor relations. In order to have continuous investor relations for advisors, for research analysts, for financial planners, you want to keep on maintaining your relationship with your clients. So if you are able to analyze the performance of your investors portfolio, where they have been able to make good profits, how could money be switched from which investment avenue to which investment avenue, and these kind of relations, where if you're able to analyze the performances of their portfolio and able to advise your clients better, probably this analytics will help you to maintain better investor relations. Last but not the least, it's regulatory compliance. See, as I told you, each and every day, the amount of regulations are only increasing. You will not, at least in a country like India, the regulations are not going down; it's only increasing day by day. So when you talk about these financial markets, there will be need for continuous regulatory compliances on a regular basis. So analytics will also help you to manage these regulatory compliances. And of course, last but not the least, again, competitor analysis. Of course, with the performance of your competitors, the performance of yours in which product, which company, which investment avenue, and all these kind of things. And this is just a in the broad areas where I felt that analytics are important. I could think of, if I would sit down only just to sit down about for half an hour and think where all this financial analytics could be used, there is no place in the market where analytics is not used. Financial analytics is not used. It was just these 9 or 10 broad areas, just categorizing them as to where analytics can be used. It is all of these. So whether it is info, and this is not necessary for a client or for a company, it is for our own portfolio as well, for our own investment also, for our own decision making purposes, for our own life also. We do informed decision making, we do proper risk management, we do cost control and efficiency for our own life, we do performance management. We have to evaluate how have we been able to analyze, how have we been able to perform during our own life, whether it is a profitability or growth analysis of our careers of our own life, whether it is forecasting as to what we will do for our future, whether it is our own capital management, whether it is over our relationship within our own families, whether it is regulatory compliance if there is any kind of regulator, and it's about competitor analysis. These are the broad areas where analytics are used. And we are, because we are at NISM, so we are specifying ourselves only to financial analytics, but the same analytical tools can be used elsewhere as well. Okay, so when I just gave an idea about financial analytics, the next would be I would like to talk about how this certificate program, how is this certificate program designed to. We have just launched this program, and this program will help you to identify certain, will help you with certain fundamental skills and knowledge that is needed to excel in the field of financial analytics. We cannot make you an expert in financial analytics. Please, at least uh, understand this basic thing, that it's only 160 hours of overall teaching. We cannot make you an expert in financial analytics, but at least we can equip you with certain basic fundamental skills and the knowledge about what analytics is all about, what financial analytics is all about, what are the broad areas which financial analytics covers, and an introduction to it. Then after that, you can shoot your career in the directions that you want to. We would be teaching you certain key financial metrics to master certain kind of predictive modeling or risk analysis. So the kind of risk analysis or any kind of predictive modeling, when I say predictive and I say modeling, that means we try to model out the situation, and we don't want to I won't say exactly seeing the future, but we'll try to predict what could happen and accordingly take your decisions. You will gain certain practical insights. We'll try to use a number of case studies. We have faculties who will be coming from outside as well. We have faculties over here at NISM also, and they will be sharing their practical insights that they have acquired over a period of time, and across the various sectors of the financial industry. I myself also would be taking one of the papers, but we have experts over here who would be taking various other papers, and they are coming from all the different diversified backgrounds. You'll have people even from the IT, from various good IT companies. You'll have people from good institutions, from the markets and from the participants in the market. Okay. Now, once I gave you the idea about the importance and for whom this program has been designed to, that is what, how is it designed, for whom this participant could be best suited to. Now again, who could be the best possible recipient of this program? Naturally, some it is, of course, programs are there. Everyone is a student. Even I am a student, so I might be working somewhere. Though I'm working somewhere, I might be having a family, but I might also be wanting to to learn something new. So maybe I could be a student for some program, and so on. So there could be a number of students who would be interested to switch their careers. They would like to gain some hands-on experience on working on various financial analytical tools. You might have heard about it, but you have not come across any kind of analytical tool. So probably it would give you some kind of hands-on experience on that. Professionals who want to get into data analytics. So day by day, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and analytics is becoming more and more important. If there's any person who says that, boss, I can still live in this financial world without analytics, at least I think he has to rethink his idea as to should he start understanding analytics or not. And today, analytics is not like it is mathematics or statistics and designing formula, mugging up the formula. It's nothing like that. There are all tools available, and we need to understand the tools, how the tools are used, what is it, whatever interpretations come out of the tools, how do we interpret? Because tools are there, data goes into the tools, output comes out. We need to understand what the output is, so that we can take informed decisions. Okay. So to whom else could it be used? Like students who are pursuing the degree in finance, in economics, business analytics. Of course, for them, we would be covering up a number of things which will be there in their own syllabuses, whether the students are in finance, whether they're in economics, whether they're in business analytics, whether they are doing their MSc in mathematics, or in statistics or analytics, etc., etc. There'll be number of there are number of contents which are covering there as well. Anyone. And as I told you, like, it is not necessary that I would like to learn a tool only to use it somewhere else for someone else. I could use it for my own financial data also. There would be many people who would want to understand their own portfolio, who would like to understand how their portfolios have been performing, who would like to understand, there are different stocks in which a person would like to invest, which particular stock they should or they should not invest. Let's say, I just give you an example. So I might be having three different companies, like, of the same sector. Let's say, for example, Infosys, TCS, and maybe Persistent Technologies. All the three are IT companies, and all the three are listed companies, and all the three companies are working in the same space. Now, TCS is a very big company, it's number one company. Infosys might not be as big as TCS, and Persistent Technologies is a new company. Now, which company stock should I buy so that I can get the best performance out of my investment, or I could make better informed decisions to better manage my personal finances. And naturally, last but not the least, it is helpful to anyone who wants himself or herself to update. There's no what you can say limit to learning. So I might want to do a course maybe in drawing at the age of 55, 60. Off late, yesterday or day before yesterday, I was reading an article in Times of India. At the age of 67, the deputy general manager of State Bank of India, he retired at the age of 60, and at the age of 67, he gave the NEET examination, and now he's doing his course in medicine. So there's no limit to learning. So, and last but not the least, it could be helpful to all those people who just want to update themselves, who want to learn something new, who want to who want to understand how the world is changing, and how analysis of products are changing. So what exactly would we be doing over here? Of course, here we will be having six different papers. We'll be talking about six different modules. First is introduction to the financial markets. We'll be giving an introduction to the financial markets. We'll be talking about various quantitative methods that are used in finance. We'll be talking about various financial modeling techniques and portfolio analysis methods. We will have a module on risk management and derivatives, because derivatives are again something very, very complex. You would have come across newspaper articles which of late said that about 97% of the people, of the investors in the market who are trading in derivative contracts, ended up losing money. So though they are very, very risky products, how actually, why the reasons why derivative products were introduced, what is the regulatory idea, and how can they be used for risk management, and all about that we'll be talking over here in this particular module. We'll be talking about various credit risk analytical models, whether it is predictive modeling or whatever it is, how credit risk is managed, or whosoever is the faculty who will be coming from outside for credit risk analytics. He'll be talking about all the analytics that are used for credit risk management. See, if you see, I'll just give you an example. In finance, you talk about debentures, you talk about derivative contracts, you talk about various products. Nowadays, analyzing their credit risk is also becoming equally more and more important. So analyzing the credit risk as to how credit risk is changing, what are the exposures that need to be taken care of while analyzing credit of a particular company. Valuation and risk modeling. This is the last module, that is we'll talk about valuation of companies and how risks are being modeled. So overall, we have 160 plus hours learning through online classes. What we'll be doing, each and every module will be for 20 hours. That is, we have the six modules. These six modules will be for 20 hours, 20 hours each. That adds up to 120 hours. Then we have 40 hours. Two modules. Two of the modules will be lab based modules. So one will be for Python in financial analytics. One is for Python, that is, we'll be giving you an introduction of Python, how Python is used in financial analytics, help you an idea, give you an idea, and make you learn about Python. You cannot become an expert in Python just by understanding 20 hours, but at least giving an idea, and then you can take that idea further as to what you understand about it. And then we'll be talking about technical analysis, specifically technical analysis. We'll not go into the fundamental part, but we'll be talking about technical analysis in that is in we have a trading simulation lab. We have a lab over here, IT lab. There we'll be talking about technical analysis. So the six modules that we have, 20 hours each, that becomes 120 hours, and then we have 40 hours. So here, this is how this whole we intend to run this module. What are the career opportunities in financial analytics? Now, as I told you, I gave you the idea about financial analytics, but there are a number of career opportunities as well. So you can enhance your financial career skills. You can go for career advancement in specialized roles. you can support for in various supporting and decision making in business. Integration with technology and fintech is also an idea which is coming up later. So we are also going to come out with a with a program on fintech as well. Integrating technology with fintech, so there here you have a lot of opportunities for financial analytics. Regulatory and compliance supports, wherever you have regulatory compliances, wherever you have, so there for support. This understanding of analytics is helpful. Consulting and advisory roles, of course, if you are good in analytics, if you're able to use analytical tools and take better decisions, of course, consulting assignments also have got good. You have got good scope in consulting and advisory roles for entrepreneurships and startups. Of course, there also you have a lot of scope. This is this is my lim this is my limitation as to what I could have thought of. The world is unlimited. Usage of analytics is unlimited. I could only think about all these five or six where I said that, okay, I see career opportunities for financial analytics in these six or seven areas. Okay. But opportunity, if you talk about opportunities, it is unlimited in nature. Regarding the eligibility criteria, right now we have just kept any person who has passed class 12 will be conducting a test. Okay, okay, I'll talk about that. About that first, how will this module be delivered? This module is going to be delivered only in the online mode. Classes will be held only on Friday and Saturday. On Friday, that is, it will be only in the evening. Friday and Saturday, that is 7 to 9:15. So that is Friday, it will be for 2 hours, and Saturday it's going to be for 3 hours. So 5 hours every week, multiplied by 4 weeks, that is 20 hours a week. That is every month we'll be completing one module. So in this way, we have six modules and two practical sessions. So six modules multiply that, six modules will be 6 months plus 2 months for the practical part. That is 8 modules. That is this whole course. We intend to finish it up in 8 months. So the sessions will be held only on Friday and Saturday, 7 to 9:15 in the evening. It's purely in the delivery would be purely in the online mode. How are we going to select the students who would be who would that is who would be taking admission over here? We will be conducting an online screening test. The admission department will be conducting an online screening test. Broadly, the syllabus for the screening test would be covering mathematical concepts relating to concept of profit and loss, simple interest and compound interest, certain basics of finance. We are not going to delve deep into finance, but we'll be just talking about the basics of finance. We'll be talking about certain elementary statistics and data interpretation, questions related to elementary statistics. That is, we're not going to talk complex statistics. There'll be questions relating to basic elementary statistics and data interpretation. We'll be talking about a little bit about differentiation. This is because that is also important when we talk about rate of change and all, and a little bit about estimation. How do you understand estimation? What do you understand about estimation? This online screening test would be for 1 hour. The time, of course, the department is going to convey you at what time will the online screening test be conducted, but the date of the screening test is on 8th of December. 8th of December 2024 will be the test. And the test you will have to give it in the online mode only, and the test will also be remotely proctored only. So I think, as far as I understand about the IT and all, I'm not an IT guy, but as far as I understand, it will be the test is going to be remotely proctored. So you'll have to give the test from your home only. The link will be shared to you, but at the same time, you'll also be, your screen. I think your video should be your camera should be on, and you'll have to give the test. And there's not going to be any kind of negative marking in the test. So rest assured, the basic idea is, if there's no negative marking, you can comfortably, you should fill up each and every question, whether you know it or not. At least you could always take a hit. Right now, the eligibility criteria we have kept as class 12th. Class 12th, any student who has passed class 12th from a recognized board. Suggestion is, if you have had any kind of uh, background in mathematics, it will be much, much more preferable. And why we did not specify mathematics over here? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to teach you mathematics. We are not going to teach you mathematics or statistics, but we are going to help you use various tools, whether it could be the basic Excel or it could be various other analytical tools. Will help you to understand those tools and how to use those tools for taking analytical decisions. So this is the whole idea about the program. I don't have anything else to say about the program. This basic idea I've already created. Now, whatever queries you have relating to the program, you can please put in those questions, and I would be very, very happy to take up those questions. Okay. Yes, please. Pure share, and what is the cost? I think if you download the brochure, the cost has also been given to you. The cost of the program is 95. I think it's 90,500. As far as the course fees, the tuition fees is 75,000, and then GST and the alumni fund that you, if you add up, I think you'll end up to some figure. Course fees is tuition fees is 75,000. Yeah, of course, certificates will be given to you. Certificates once after the completion of the program, certificate will be given to you. Differentiation is calculus or something else. Yes, yes, differentiation is calculus only basic differentiation. I will not ask you deep differentiation, only calculus, because it is important. Entrance examination has any fees? I think marketing department will help you to understand that. Sir, I am CFA level 1 candidate late. Where can I download the? Just a second. Where can I download the? I could not understand. I could not take up your question. Uh, and an undergraduate final year student in business analytics. How will financial analytics certification program help me in widening my career prospects in finance? In finance, specifically as a fund manager, could you also please provide the contents of the program? Right now, the contents of the program. See, right now I cannot provide you the contents of the program. What are the contents of the program? Because the faculties will give us the syllabus. We'll be giving a broad outline for the syllabus to the faculty members, and accordingly they will give us they will give us what all they'll be able to cover in 20 hours. See, each and every module that I talked about, all those 6 modules that I talked about, all those 6 modules themselves are a whole course. Are a whole course. All the 6 modules themselves are a whole course. So we'll only be able to give you an idea about all of those things. Delving deeper, of course, we may also launch a new program or an advanced program, or at the same time, you already got an idea, and accordingly, you can take your prospects further beyond that. Can we add this to the course name? If you could, do I take the questions? How do I take the questions? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, 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 okay. I'm just see my screen is visible to all of you. I'll try to take up the questions that I'm able to see. Okay, the course, yeah, overpriced as compared to, sir. I'm CF. Any placement opportunity after completion? No, we are. I don't think so. We'll be able to. Up till now, that is not yet decided. So we can support. That is the market. That's the decision of the marketing team. And rather than me seeing the chat box, if you could just put up those questions one by one, I think I would be able to take up those questions. Yes.
So the audience can only put the questions in the chat board and
Acha, acha, okay, okay. They can put the questions also. I have to read the questions and then give the answers. Is that true?
Q&A section you can read it. It will be easier for you. All the participants who have the queries request you to put it on the Q&A section.
In the that is in the chat box, no? Acha, in the Q&A. Okay, 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 okay. So shall I answer it over here? Answer live. Answer live. Would you like to answer this question? Are you able to listen to me, Krishna Rao? CPFA courses is for the first time? Yes, it is for the first time. Done. Okay. Do you receive any certificate after completing the webinar? After the webinar, I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. I think duration of the course. The duration of the course is answer live. Answer live means the duration of the course is 8 months. Six months it will be for those 6 modules, and the remaining two months you will, that is Friday and Saturday, you will have the practical part of that. That is, one is Python and the other is technical analysis. Done. Does the certificate carry any kind of validity? Validity means I could not understand. Sakaram Patak, I could not understand what do you mean by the validity of the certificate program. What should we understand about the validity? NISM is giving you a certificate, means what kind of validity do you want? We are not under UGC, so if you want the certificate program to be valid by UGC, no, it is not at UGC validation, but it is given to you by NISM. Kirti Devarendran, what is the cost? I think the cost is there in the brochure, 75,000 plus the GST and the alumni, whatever that ends up to. Okay. Mm, answer life. Is it helpful for MBA students? Ashu Pundhir. Yeah, it is helpful for all. It will be helpful for all. It is for MBA students, of course. In MBA, as far as I understand, in MBA, the practical part is a little bit less. It's more of theoretical coverage. So the same, whether it is statistics or whether it is analytics, the practical part will be taken up over here. Krishna Rao, does this course have levels like basic and advanced as well? So Krishna, whether it has basic or advanced, right now it is only the certificate program. We have not thought about launching the advanced program. Let us go ahead with this program. Let us understand the faculties, and then we will think whether an advanced program for the same could be launched or not. Right now, it is not. We have not got any kind of approval from our authorities about the advanced program. Okay. Is it helpful in the corporate? Ashu Pundir, it is helpful everywhere. It is not specifically for the corporate. It is helpful everywhere to everyone. Okay, sir. Is there any EMI options for the payment of fees? Uh, I don't think so. There's an EMI because I don't know about the fees. But as far as I understand, there is no EMI option for the fees. Fees will be the same for international student who is based outside India. Yes, yeah, Dinesh. The fee, for the international student, the fees is going to be the same. Mm. Any scholarships in this course? Anonymous attendee? No, there are no scholarships in this course. I completed my BTech in 2004 and currently working as a fraud analyst for a telecom provider based out of UK. Currently, I am more into technical aspects of frauds in telecom. I do not see a future in the current domain and looking for a career switch. Is this course a good option for someone with no finance background? Of course, we'll be covering a lot of finance, usage of analytics in finance. We'll give you an understanding of finance, basic introduction to finance, basic introduction to derivative contracts. That part we'll be covering. But what about if you are already a fraud analyst, which kind of analytical tools you are using in the telecom department? That I do not know. So I will not be able to tell anything about how much useful will it be going to be for you. But as far as your understanding about the financial background is concerned, is it a good option for someone with no finance background? Yes, of course. This is about financial analytics, so we'll be talking about usage of analytical tools in the financial markets. So of course it is. That is not a worry. If you had that basic understanding of finance been needed, then in that case I would have already we would have already specified that at least minimum financial background should be needed. So that we have not specified means it is useful for everyone. Don't worry about that, Shubham. Okay, then Tanmay, what will be the cost of the course? I've already told about the cost. So after giving the test, there is a charge of the course. I could not understand. Sachi Pandey, I could not understand your question. The charge is for the course. It's there in the brochure. It's given to you. What is the fees for the course?
Sir, I'll just give a clarity about the fees. So,
I think yeah, Rajesh, you just give it. Yeah,
yes,
correct.
sir. So for application, 500 rupees would be charged, the
Hmm.
application fees. After your entrance examination, those who are shortlisted and selected, they will be intimated through a call as well as on email. The total fees, including the GST and the alumina charges, would be 90,500. I had shared the website link as well as the application link already on the chat. So you can refer to that as well. The complete details are given in that, including the important dates. Thank you, sir.
And Rajlakshmi, for today, is there any certificate for today for this
No, sir,
webinar?
we usually we issue the certificates for the sessions which are on specific topics. So this is
On-
a
yeah,
webinar which we have kept to make the students understand about the CPFA program and about its launch. So we
yes,
will
yes.
not be issuing a certificate for this.
Yeah. So there is no certificate for this webinar item. What will be the fees? This also. How is it will be? Is it helpful for the law students? Akshita has asked this question. How is it helpful for the law students? Day by day, analytics is also used in the law. I'm not very well aware about how the understanding in law works. But as far as I understand, we would be trying to focus more. We will be trying to focus more on usage of analytical tools in finance, specifically in finance. So of course, understanding about topic, maybe in some particular cases you might have to analyze certain balance sheets or certain financial statements in order to see whether there is a case that you have to take up, or there's a strong case that can be made for your client or the person opposite. That in that way it is surely going to be helpful to you. I hope Akshita I've been able to answer. I'm a student from class 11th and I want to enroll this course and explore in finance. Anonymous attendee, you are too young. The minimum is class 12th, so you finish your class 12th and then I think you should surely give this the test. Maybe one more you finish your schooling and then I think try to do this course. Okay. So this course is not an expert maker, neither it provides job guarantee. Then why is this high fees? Of course, it cannot be an expert. See, you cannot just by 160 hours, 6 modules. Each and every module would ask would be is so intense that in 160 hours we cannot cover up each and every, we cannot make you an expert. Had if 160 hours can make a person an expert, then in that case probably all the universities and all wouldn't have existed. But of course we intend the fees is that is your decision. That I don't think so I'm in a position to take that because that's the management's decision. Okay. Does this course certificate carry any kind of validity? Sakharam, as I already told you, I do not understand what you mean by validity. It is given the certificate would be given by NISM. NISM is a public trust under SEBI. It is that is under SEBI, so validity automatically exists. What kind of validity I'm not able to understand. Whether what do you understand by validity? It's a certificate program, 8 month certificate program. That's all. Okay, so for the exam, do you have to go to the institute only? No, you don't have to go to the institute. Everything it is going to be online only. Everything is going to be online. You don't have to come over here to the campus. Okay, Munir Ahmed, can you provide more details about NISM like accreditations and all? I think Munir, please, I would suggest you to go to the NISM website and see about our programs and see about you'll come to know a lot about NISM from over there. We have got various certification examinations mandatory, which are mandatory in the financial markets. So you can learn more about NISM if you go to the NISM website. Are we getting any prachi? No, no certificates. How much, sir? How much we have to pay? Fees has already been told to you, sir. What about non-math students? As see, Aniket Kumar, no, I have already told you about non-math students. I told you we have not put any specification as far as mathematics or non-mathematics background. Anyone who has finished class 12th can give the examination, the written test, the screening test. If you qualify the screening test, you are eligible to take part in the program. Okay. Time validity. I could not understand the question. Time validity. सर मेरी वाइफ ने भी सेशन ज्वाइन किया है उसको कम ऑन यार. I'm working as a financial analyst and about to get married. Can I start this course after March 25? We are starting the course in January. March 25 means you can join the next time the second batch. Sir, is there any EMI options? No, there are no EMI options. Sir, for tuition will you get no any relaxation in fee? I don't know. Uh, will the joining members of webinars receive participation certificates? No. Is it helpful to the in corporates? It's almost helpful. I've already answered this, I think, Ashu, about the course fees. Anonymous attendee, Aditya Shankar Sharma, sir. Do we have full time 3 months full time course as well? Percentage days of the week. No, right now we don't have a 3 month course. This is an 8 month course only. The classes will be held only on Friday and Saturday, so you yourself can understand. It's only something about 5 hours a week, 20 hours a week. Sorry, 20 hours a month. Okay, so I'm a student of class. I've already answered this, Karthik. Is there a chance of getting a job at big four companies after completing this? Uh, See, we can help you to develop your skills. After that, um whether you get a chance to get into big four companies. There are people who after doing their engineering courses also could not get into the big four, and there are people who are just done their basic graduation and they are into big four. So it's all about how much how much drive do you have to learn. Faculties and the institution can only give you an idea that this is what it is, and these are the various tools, and these are the various modules, and these are the various subjects, and this is where the world is going. If we can show you a picture, we can give you some support. We cannot put you into a company. Okay, do we get certificates for today? So can we put course name like CPFA? That's always your choice. That's not a problem at all. It's your choice. Okay. With the validity, I think he means to do. We need any upgradation after a certain time. No, no, no. You will not need to do an upgradation. There is no upgrade. Maybe we might launch. I'm still not sure about this. Maybe next 6 months or 8 months, we might launch an advanced program on the same. I'm not. I'm no one to say right now. Right now, we have launched this program. This is the first time we are coming out with the course. So upgradation. If you really mean upgradation means validity means no. The validity is not going to expire. So, what are the prospective career outcomes? I've already told you about what are the prospective careers. Can I get a certificate after the entrance? Sir, can I get certificate after the entrance exam? Gajesh Gwala. I could not understand you. Certificate after entrance examination means what? What do you mean by certificate after the entrance examination? I could not understand this question. Validity means how many years the certificate is valid. No, 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 sir. Is it a pre-qualification for the program? I already told you pre-qualification. The certificate can help me to switch to the finance domain. Yes, of course, it is helpful. Switching to the finance domain is helpful to you. Okay, is there any value put? Is it any value put in my resume? Could not understand. What is the fees model? Is there any syllabus for the test? I have already told you the syllabus. It's there in the brochure as well. Syllabus is also there in the brochure. Moscow. Is it helpful for stock market investor? It is almost Maksood Sheikh. It is almost helpful for everyone, not a stock market investor. Stock market investor is only just one part of the whole market. That is helpful for everyone. Okay, we want to pay the money. We want to pay the money for the course fees. This certification can we switch finance domain, wealth management. Will I get further benefits from the certificate? Uh, I do not know. You are a wealth manager in a Univesto Capital. So, are you using analytical tools? If you are already using analytical tools, I'm not sure what are the analytical tools you are using. We may discuss, and maybe in future we may understand what are the analytical tools you're using and what we may will be able to cover up. Okay, so I think I've been able to answer most of the questions that I'm seeing over here. Okay. This is acceptable for banking and capital market situations. Sir, my NSM certificate expires in January. How will I revalidate? I think go to the website and check that thing out. The certificate costs scam or and trap. Okay. It's your choice to think about it. MBA Agribusiness Management apply for the course. Sir, will you teach subject under this course? Nitish Kumar, sir. Of course, this. So now I'm doing UG in BBA, and after that I am interested in banking government jobs. That is RBI Grade B. So tell me, is it the right path or not? Mm, how will it be helpful to you? That is your own choice. It will, of course, if you have learned various analytical tools. Grade B also, I think RBI Grade B examination also has got, I think, analytics, some kind of analytics in the entrance examination. So it might be helpful to you over there. Mm. Any percentage of grade mentioned on the certificate after completion of the examination? No. What is the minimum qualification? I've already talked about this. I completed my MPhil in GST. Then after that, can I do this? Can I do this and useful for job in big four firms? I don't know. Good evening. I'm currently pursuing my MCA final. What is the course fee? Course fee has already been told to you. What will be the focus? Will it be focused more on the accounting part or analytical part? Okay, Priyam. Both accounting as well as not accounting, finance. We're not going to teach you accounts. Accounting is not. If accounting is separate, finance is separate. So financial and analytics. We'll talk about the markets. We'll talk about derivative contracts. We'll talk about predictive modeling. So of course, it will be both. Okay. Okay. Then. MCA, Ritesh, the certification from the finance domain, is research analyst. Okay, Abhi, I'll not talk about it. Is there a difference between research analyst and financial analyst? Difference between research analyst, Will there be examinations after each module? No, no, it's not after examination. The respective faculties will conduct their own internal evaluations, and the module will be considered complete. So according to whatever internal evaluations, whatever marks you get in those internal evaluations, that is it. Okay, okay. Then have any discount who are already distributor of mutual funds for more than 20 years and are also senior citizen. Will this program help to crack the NISM different series? No. Sir, you said technical analysis means fundamental analysis not covered in this course. No, we are not covering for Kishore. We are not covering fundamental analysis. We are it's technical analysis, that is the practical part. We are not covering technical analysis also, that also the theoretical part. It's only the practical part we'll be able to show you using the simulation lab, and we'll help you using the simulation lab. Okay. Then uh, do you think this course will help in doing fundamental analysis of a firm from a investor point of view? Of course, analytical tools are always used to analyze financial performances, financial financials of a particular company, and from an investor's point of view, analytics. How do you take a decision of a particular company? Just having subjective information. So you need certain analytical information. You need certain analytical tools. Even if you go to moneycontrol.com, probably you will find various ratios. There are many people who take decisions on the basis of ratios. So these tools are always helpful. Those ratios themselves are the most basic analytical tools. Attendee of this course could be called certified financial analytic. Come on, yeah, you're expecting too much, doing nothing. Okay, then of this course acceptable for banking and capital market institution could not understand. Send your course details brochure to me. Okay, then NISM certificate validity for 3 years. Does this course have validity period? As I told you, Nikita, no, this course does. Nikita, this course does not have a validity. As I told you right now, other certifications have 3 years validity. This course does not have a validity period. It is valid forever. Okay. Hmm. No, you don't get certification discount. Okay. CPFA, sir. After completion, is there any examination to get certified? No, you Krishna, there'll be no examination to get certificate. Whatever module is there, whatever the faculty conducts internal evaluation, that will be the evaluation, and that is it for that particular module. You will not have any kind of final examinations. Okay. Is there any study material for the entrance examination? No study material. I've given you the broad syllabus. For that broad syllabus, I don't think so. You need some any kind of study material. Webinar certificate provided. No. Normally, NSM certificate valid. So, is there validity? So, what is the validity of these 6 certificates? Okay. सर हमें इस वेबिनार को कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिलेगा क्या? और व्हाट अबाउट इन्फॉर्मेशन? क्या ये बस क्वेरीज के लिए ही है? Okay. Is there any study material for the entrance examination? No. MFD distributors, webinar certificate provided. I thought I did learn something in this lecture, but it was just information. Okay. Getting it right information. Answer properly, sir. Is CPF valid or not? Okay. Good evening, sir. I'm currently pursuing MCA. How to do arbitrage trading? Maybe arbitrage trading, Vaibhav, you will be able to learn in the technical analysis part. I am not an arbitrage trader to tell you how can arbitrage trading be done. The faculty who will be teaching technical analysis might be able to help you with that. Mm, okay. If live classes could not be attended, recordings will be available. Yes, Priya, recordings will be available. I think if you're not able to attend live classes. After play, will I get a certificate? No. Okay. Will joining the members of the webinars receive participation certificates, sir? Where will I get webinar certification? How arbitrage trading? Okay. So whatever questions I'm able to see over here, all clearing interest will get a certificate. Whatever questions I've been able to see, is there any planning to introduce a course with the collaboration with CBSE for the school level? Right now, no, I have not. That is, I do not know that this is the institute. This is the institution level decision that is to be taken. That whether we'll be collaborating with CBSE or not. But right now, I'm here only to talk about the program. Okay. Okay. Any other questions that I'm able to see, I'll be able to answer. Others, I think I'm done. So, what are your qualifications? Web of my qualifications are there on the website. You can see it. Why are you more worried about my qualifications? Okay. Okay, Raj Lakshmi, I think there are the students have put in the questions. I've been able to answer them. Should we wait or what should we do?
Yes, sir. You have answered most of the queries. Additionally, to all those who have registered for today's webinar, I'll be sharing on email the
Uh-huh.
prospectus as well as the complete details about the program so that you can refer to that in detail along with the FAQ.
Yes,
And
yes.
if you have any further queries, please feel free to write back to us, or you can reach out to our broadline number, which is mentioned on the website. Our counseling team will be able to definitely help you out with it. And please remember the last date to apply is 30th of November. Sir, thank you so much for patiently taking up so many queries and also sharing your insights for this webinar. Till next time, thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Okay, ma'am. I'm just leaving this one.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much for coming to the webinar. Thank you.